Welcome back to Primal Yoga. For this video, we're going to be doing a fast flow. This flow is going to include Warrior 2, Extended Triangle, and Warrior 1. All right, we're going to begin in our Tadasana at the top of our mats. And like every video, every grouping, we start with a Sun A. Meet in Tadasana. On an inhale, we sweep those arms up high. Exhale, fold down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. We plant our hands, step back to high plank, into our chaturanga. We drop our knees, flip our toes, lead chin to chest, rise baby cobra. Release back down, flip the toes, send the hips high and back to downward facing dog. Now we step or hop those feet forward into our forward fold. Exhale to release everything down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep those arms up high, palms together to heart, and we meet in Tadasana. Fantastic. We're going to get right into our flow. We're going to turn so we're facing the broad side of our mat, standing at the top of our mat. We're going to start with a three-way march. The adjustment here is that it's going to be lateral. So what we're going to do, we're going to drive our right knee high, and we step it wide, plant to a Cossack, drive back up to balance. Good. We're going to bring that knee back and across to our curtsy squat. Drive it high. We tap our heel across, drive our hip open. We reset. We're going to go through 4 more times. Right knee goes high. Step it wide to our Cossack. Drive it high. Cross behind to curtsy squat. Drive it high and tap the heel to open the hip. Good. Again, 3 more. Drive that knee. Step wide. Back up. Curtsy squat behind. Drive the knee. Tap the heel and open the hip. 2 more times, drive that knee, Cossack squat wide. Drive that knee to curtsy squat. Drive the knee to tap the heel to open the hip. Good, 1 more time. We drive that knee, open it up, Cossack. Drive that knee to curtsy squat. Drive the knee, tap the heel, and open the hip. Now this time we're going to drive that knee, we step it wide. We plant in a wide-legged stance. We're going to send our arms out to the side. We're getting big. We're taking up space. And we're going to do a few lateral squats with center squats. So we're going to squat down on that right leg. Drive up, take up space. Squat down to the center as low as you can. Drive up to take up space. To the left. Drive up to take up space. We go back to the right. Take up space to the center. Nice and big and to the left. Nice and big. Good. We're going to go through a few more times here. Squatting low. To center. To left. Back up. 2 more times through. Squatting low. To center. To left. 1 more time through. We squat low. To center. To left. Good. Now from here, we're going to squat down on that right leg. We're going to turn our left toes to face forward. As we drive up, we plant those left toes and we bend into that left knee. Good. We want our right toes to be slightly angled forward rather than parallel with the back of that mat. We sink our hips and bend into that knee. Hands come to heart. Shoulders are stacked over hips. We're not leaning. We extend left arm in front and right arm behind into our Warrior 2. We want that front knee to be driving out over the last 3 toes. We want our core engaged. We roll our shoulders back and down the spine and we drop our palms. Gaze is out over that front middle finger. Hold here for a few breaths. Can you sink those hips a little bit deeper? We flip left palm, right arm brings us down that back leg. We rotate so our heart is opening to the sky. We're maintaining that bend in that front knee. We're not straightening out of it. Good. Left arm brings us back down to warrior two. We straighten into that front leg. Arms stay extended left and front, right behind. We send our right hip back and we reach with that left arm as far as we can go. When you can't reach anymore, that left arm rotates us down towards the floor, right arm up to the sky. Stacking right ribs on top of left, rotating to open our heart to the sky. You can use a block here if you need it. We want that hand inside the high ankle. Hold here for a few breaths. Right arm brings us back up tall. We stack shoulders over hips. We're going to turn our right toes to face forward, sweeping our arms high. We're going to sink our hips down, squat low, split squat, goalpost the arms, drive back up, extend the arms. We're going to go through a few rounds here. Feel free to go at your own pace. I'll tell you when to switch. Let's go two more. Last one, we drive up, we reset our feet to warrior one feet. We want right toes pointed at the top right corner of our mat. Your heels should be able to drive into the floor. We're gonna rise up on the ball of that right foot. We self-correct to square our hips. Plant that back heel, hands come to heart. We bend into that front knee. We send our arms to the sky into warrior one. We're grounding through that back heel, the outside edge of that foot. That front knee is driving out. We're not collapsing in. Core is engaged. Arms sweep high. And we roll our shoulders back and down our spine, creating space through our collarbone. We hold warrior one here. We're trying to rotate those pinkies to come towards each other, not palms facing forward. Good, hands come to heart, we straighten into that front leg, we step right to meet left, and we meet in Tadasana. Fantastic. Gonna hit the other side now. So we're at the top of our mat, and our left foot is towards the space of the mat. So again, that three-way march. We're gonna drive our left knee high this time. We step it wide to Cossack, drive it high. Cross it behind to curtsy, knee drives high, tap heel across, and open the hip. Good. 4 more times. Drive that knee high, step wide to Cossack. Drive it high to curtsy, drive it high to heel tap to open the hip. Good. Again, drive it high, wide to Cossack. Drive it high, curtsy. Drive it high to heel tap and open the hip. Good. 2 more times. Drive it high to Cossack. Drive it high to curtsy. Drive it high to heel tap and open the hip. Good. Last time. Drive it high, Cossack. Drive it high to curtsy. Drive it high to heel tap and open the hip. Wonderful. We reset. Drive that knee high. We step it wide to our wide stance. Arms go out, take up space. We squat down to the left, drive up to the center, drive to the right. Good. Again through to the left, to center, to right. Again to the left, to center, and to the right. 2 more times to the left, to center, to the right. One more time through, to the left, to center, and to the right. Good, we meet up tall. Now here we squat down on that left. We turn right toes to face forward. We drive up, plant those toes, and bend into that knee. Left toes slightly angled forward so they're not parallel with the back of the mat. Shoulders stacked over hips. Knee driving out. Extend right arm in front, left arm behind. Roll the shoulders back and down the spine to warrior two. We flip right palm, left arm brings us down the back leg, opening our hearts to the sky. Keeping the bend in that front knee. Right arm brings us back down to warrior two. We straighten into that front leg, send our left hip back, and we reach with our right, bringing us down towards the floor, rotating our heart to the sky. Use that block here again if you need it. Left ribs are stacked on top of right. Left arm brings us back up tall. We turn our left toes to face right. Send those arms high. We split squat, goalpost the arms, drive back up. Split squat to goalpost and drive. Feel free to go at your own pace here. Two more. Last one, we rise up, we reset our feet for warrior one. Now left toes are pointed at the top left corner of our mat. Heels should be able to drive to the floor. Rise up on the ball of that left foot, self-correct to square the hips. Plant that heel, hands come to heart. We bend into that front knee. Again, not allowing it to collapse. We send our arms to the sky into warrior one. Shoulders rolled back and down the spine to create space. Our core is engaged, our ribs are knit, we're not flared open. We hold warrior one. We want to have our left hips pulling forward and our right hips pulling backwards so that they stay square. We don't want to be letting them fall open. Hands can come to heart. We straighten into that front leg. We step left foot to meet right. And we meet in Tadasana. There you go. That's one time through. Let's finish it with a sun A. On an inhale, sweep those arms high. Exhale, fold to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant those hands. Step back to high plank into our chaturanga. We drop our knees, flip our toes, lead chin to chest. Rise, baby cobra. Release back down, flip those toes, send the hips high and back to downward facing dog. We step or hop those feet forward into our forward fold. Exhale to release everything down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep those arms up high, palms together to heart, and we meet in Tadasana. Awesome job. It's a quick one. Do it a few times through if you want. We use these movements in our full classes. Thank you. Let's get primal.